Things are starting to turn around. The team earns 2 definitive wins from our first 2 Champions League games and fights back to earn a draw after going down against Liverpool. Hey, welcome back. It's RespectTheJeff here with another episode in this Chelsea series. If you've been enjoying these videos or you're new to the channel, subscribe and stay up to date. I'll continue to put new ones out and move on with our journey here. We've got some huge games coming up, specifically against Juventus in the Champions League. I'm going to sim through a couple of the league games to get there and just keep things moving. An unfortunate loss there to Southampton, but life goes on. We sit in 5th place. And a message from Emerson here, feeling in good form. He wants to play, but I need him against Juventus. I'm just going to tell him there's bigger games ahead, and that worked. Morale went up. And let's quickly look at our new event for this episode. And let's see what we have in store. Billy Gilmore has negotiated a clause in his contract and has to start 3 games before the end of this year. And that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. He obviously won't be starting against Juventus. So I think in an episode or 2, we'll get him some minutes. Alright, a draw against Newcastle. Again, not ideal, but we're hanging on in the league. Our focus right now on the Champions League. We've been in great form. Azpilicueta wants to start, and it's a bit of a win-win because I was going to start him anyways. But his morale is up now with the news that he will be playing. And let's take a quick look at the squad ahead of this big game. It'll be our biggest of the season against these European giants. It's a young team. And I'm just going to go with those who have performed so well for us this season. Hudson-Odoi, Abraham, and Willian up front. The 3 of them have been great. Loftus-Cheek, obviously, in midfield alongside Conte. Jorginho in that slightly deeper role. And I want Emerson starting back there, but apparently he is in bad form now. I'm not sure whether to go with him or Alonso, but I think I'm just going to give him the nod. He's played well for us so far. Azpilicueta filling in at right back. I think this is our best starting 11 based on what I've seen this season. And here we go. Alright, home at Stamford Bridge against Juventus. We've played Liverpool twice now, but this might be our hardest matchup of the season. They have an outstanding lineup and are obviously one of the teams favored to win the Champions League. So let's see what we can do. Early chance might be on here. Ronaldo working his way through. Zuma there to cover. Barely gets it away, but does well in the end. And Juventus breaking through our lines again. Fantastic pass through to Ronaldo. Off the post. Very unlucky there. And we got away with one. Point blank shot, and actually Kepa got a hand on it. That is an outstanding save. Keeps us in the game. Bentancur, Conte pressing well. Azpilicueta wins it back, but it's put back in the box again. Near post shot. This time it does beat the goalkeeper, and the opening goal goes to Juventus. They've definitely been the better side so far, but you have to feel unlucky to get beat at the near post like that. Especially when Azpilicueta had that initial cross covered as well. Still Juventus pressing on now. Conte there to cover. Great tackle. He's been fantastic tonight. Loftus-Cheek now. Charging forward with the ball. No one there for him. And it's a great tackle to win possession back. They've had the majority of possession in this first half. It's flicked up. Top of the box. Header deflected. And the follow-up goes way over the bar. Maybe a break on for us now. Clever flick by Abraham. It's Willian running onto it. Loftus-Cheek running through midfield. Just shielded off by the center back. And that ball spread out wide by Jorginho. We're growing into this game a little bit. Sublime piece of skill by Willian to beat his man. Puts a ball in. Loftus-Cheek deflected. A clever ball played through. Willian there to cover it though. Kepa collects. And a terrible distribution out from the back. It's put back into the box and Ronaldo finishes. It's a second. It's a terrible mistake by the goalkeeper to give the ball away. And the always clinical Ronaldo is there to put it away. That was a difficult chance, but it shouldn't have even been given to them. And still with Juventus now. Hungry for more goals, it's played in. Dybala through on goal, off the post and out. And Kepa just got his fingertips on that shot to keep it out. That's the second time he's done it tonight. Definitely at fault for their second goal, but he saved us too with his heroics. Alright, substitutions now. We're going with a 3-5-2 to try to pull a goal back. I'm putting Giroud up top alongside Abraham. We need to grab a goal. Giroud picks his head up, beautiful ball through to Emerson, a curling ball into the box, and Buffon tips it over. More substitutions now, Kovacic coming on for Jorginho and Pedro on for an attacking threat. Juventus now from the corner, ball into the box, headed down, deflected shot. Giroud picks up the ball, Kovacic, Emerson again on the overlap. He's finding a lot of space out there. Early ball in and Giroud can't get on the end of it. Another corner coming in. It's headed down. Ramsey wide open in the box and it's a third for Juventus. Some more really sloppy defending from our team. And I think the game is completely out of reach at this point. Abraham heads that down. Clever touch by Pedro. Emerson once again. Beautiful pass inside. Giroud can't make connection though. And that's the full-time whistle. It's a definitive loss for us. I had high hopes for this game, but we just were outperformed. We're asked what went wrong today, and I just have to say they were the better team. It's really the truth. I mean, we did not have many looks at goal. We turned things around a little bit, but it wasn't enough. Alright, so I think it's important to come up with a big response in our next game here. We have Burnley in the league. They're struggling a little bit for form right now, and I think we could make a big turnaround in our season. Then we have Watford away, and Juventus again coming up in a week after that. So I'm going to play the Burnley game. We'll sim ahead and play the second game against Juventus and try to get some revenge out on the pitch there. I'm going to freshen the squad up a bit. This might be a good opportunity to try to start Gilmore and start knocking those off of our list, but I just don't want to shake things up yet. I'm still struggling to find our best starting 11. I'm going to try Pulisic on the wing again. And Kovacic in that deep midfield slot. He's looked good when he's come on. Christensen at center back as well, but I think the rest of the team looks good. And let's get to the game. Alright, it's time to see what our players are made of. Can we come up with a big response in this game? It's important to start turning results around. We're not getting the wins we'd like. Some chances now. Loftus-Cheek. A lot of room in midfield. Charging forward. Finds Pulisic. Puts a ball in and Willian finishes. The opening goal inside 15 minutes and it's a brilliant team effort. Loftus-Cheek started the move, but it's Pulisic grabbing yet another assist. And Willian there to finish. He's been fantastic recently. Loftus-Cheek again. Good vision to find Pulisic out on the wing. Picks out Kovacic. Outstanding pass there. Off the post by Abraham. Tries to cut it back, but it's cleared wide this time. Ball sent in. McNeil gets a head on it just wide of the post. That could have been a goal. Loftus-Cheek again. Abraham. Loftus-Cheek. Return pass. Has a go. Blocked by the defender. Loftus-Cheek. Conte now. Looking to play through Abraham. A clever disguised shot goes wide of the post. Played out wide. Pulisic finds Emerson on the overlap. Ball to the back post. Abraham has to do better there. It's a wide open header. He sends wide. Conte picking that ball up. It's Willian. Oh, what a piece of skill there. Blows by his man. He's got options now. Sends one up. Pulisic, back post. Shot saved. And it's Kovacic. Puts in the follow-up shot. 2-0, and we double our lead. We've looked good out there tonight and solid in the back for a change. Christensen heads that one down. Conte picking it up in midfield. Oh, clever feet to find Loftus-Cheek. Again, surging forward like he loves to do through midfield. The return pass still with Loftus-Cheek. Great strength to hold his man off. Has a go, and it's a goal! Absolutely unbelievable run from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Picks the ball up deep in midfield and shows great strength and pace to get that shot off. And what a finish it was. He's been a goal-scoring machine recently and keeps his form up. What a strike. Burnley looking to maybe grab something out of this, but it's full time. The whistle blows. We lost 3-0 against Juventus and turned it around with a 3-0 win. Really great stuff from the Blues. So we have Watford before our next game against Juventus again. I'm gonna sim this one too. And it's another tie. Kovacic and Barkley getting on the score sheet with a little rotation in the side to keep our players rested. That's okay though, I just want to focus on this game. It's important that we get a win here. If we want to advance past the group stages, I think it's important we at least get a point off of Juventus. And let's take a quick look at the team ahead of this. I'm gonna go with something a little different because it was such a terrible loss last time. I'm putting 5 at the back. Hopefully that'll keep some of their strikers at bay. And we'll look to just hit him on the counter. Jorginho out of form anyways, so I'm going to leave him out. It'll be Loftus-Cheek and Conte in midfield. 3 center backs across that back line. Keep Barkley on the bench. And let's see what we can do. We're away from home this time, and it's going to be a tough matchup for sure, but let's give it our all. Bentancur surging through midfield already. And Willian grabs it. Loftus-Cheek picks that ball up. Clever pass through to Abraham and an outstanding tackle to prevent him from getting the shot off. Juventus, patient possession. Clever through ball. Kepa slides down to grab that first though. Dybala picks it up. Another through ball to Ronaldo, and Kepa is there once again. He's 2 for 2 on those and keeping us in the game. Emerson, great ball. Pulisic lofts that one up. It's Loftus-Cheek, a looping header over Buffon. And this time we open the scoring. It's 1-0 Chelsea. And who else but Loftus-Cheek? This could prove to be one of the biggest moments of our season so far. And it comes from our promising youngster. And they've had a lot of possession in and around our box. Just doing everything to keep it out. Header goes wide. Abraham wide with Pulisic again. A lot of room here. He's got some options. Picks out the right pass. Emerson has a go. And it's cleared off the line by their defense. That really should have been a second goal. We've done well to create chances. Emerson. Loftus-Cheek. Great strength to hold off his man. Emerson again in the box. Pulisic wide open off the post and out. Again should have been a second goal. Ball back into the box. Abraham can't control it. And it's halftime. We've completely turned this matchup around from the last time we faced each other. I think we've actually been the dominant side and created a bunch of chances, and we're honestly unlucky to not have 2 or 3. Ronaldo picking the ball up in midfield. Ghosting around players. Emre Can has a chance. Kepa, great save, but Ronaldo's there on the follow-up. And it's a great strike to equalize for Juventus. And that is heartbreaking. Azpilicueta getting the ball in midfield, and he's dragged down outside the box. This could be a good opportunity for a free kick. It's Willian over it. Looking to bend this one over the wall and down, but it's a really tame effort. Easy save in the end. Buffon sends that ball far. It's one back though. Great chest control by Abraham. Plays one wide for Willian. Down to Loftus-Cheek, and he just can't get to it. Buffon with a diving punch away. Piaka picking the ball up. Sandro, first time ball into the box. It's controlled down and Ronaldo is there to finish. In the 81st minute, he takes Juve ahead. And there's just nothing we've been able to do to stop him. What a remarkable talent. Maybe one more chance for us on now. Lofted up. Abraham tries once, tries twice, and it's Buffon again getting there ahead of him. He's been great tonight. Time winding down now. Juve keeping a hold of possession, and it's full time. That is a terrible result for us. I think we really deserve to win. We had so many chances and just could not finish. In the end, it's Ronaldo who makes the difference with 2 quality finishes. He just seems to score whatever comes his way. And it's a difference in quality in the end, as we just don't have a striker at that level. I've got to say, in this press conference, I feel just unlucky in the end. And that actually brings morale up a bit. Alright, so we march on with the season. Next is Crystal Palace. New challenges will lie ahead, and I think we'll pick things up after that disappointing loss. So hey, if you've been enjoying these videos, feel free to subscribe and stay up to date. I'll be back with a new episode soon. But until then, I'm RespectTheJeff, and I'll see you all next time.